What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, I got a story out of San Antonio about a woman that the system did wrong, in my opinion. This woman tells her story of what happened to her when she was dealing with she was in an abusive relationship, put it that way. And like always, people try to get out of these relationships and things turn sour and it seem like the other party member, most likely a lot of times it's a man, loses their mind and does something crazy because they feel as though they can't live without the love of their life or their own personal punching bag. Take a look at this story, man. The justice system's a joke. And like I said before, nobody really pays attention to this domestic violence. And that's why monsters like this can jump up en masse and feel as though they can intimidate people and do what they want because the system is lenient on them. Here's her story.
Well, a Bexar County man charged with severely beating a woman with a metal pipe outside of his home.
His accuser, Stephanie Flores, says the district attorney's office tried to cut a plea deal with him without her input. A warning, the images in this story are disturbing and are not suitable for all viewers. She says he hit her body with the pipe several times, kicked her, dislodging a medical device in her stomach, cut her throat, and used his fist to pummel her face.
It got to the point where I felt my face just tingling, almost like in a numb situation.
Flores took photos of herself as she slowly recovered from the facial injuries. She said Tarin kept her at his home for well over a week after the attack and only let her leave after her daughter reported her missing to area law enforcement.
I don't care who you are, no one's above the law.
Elmendorf Police Chief Marco Pena said his investigation determined an object was clearly used to beat Flores.
I've been in this business for 25 plus years. In this particular case, this is the most severest case I've seen in my law enforcement career.
After Tarin was arrested early last year for aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, Flores says the Bexar County District Attorney's Office failed to notify her that Tarin had bonded out. A lack of correspondence that's included Flores repeatedly showing up in person for updates on her case after she claims DA staff failed to return her messages.
And Dylan, we understand they actually spoke with the defendant in this case. What did he have to say?
Yeah, Juan Tarin, we went to his court appearance just a few weeks ago. He denied assaulting Flores with a metal pipe. His attorney then stepped in and advised him not to speak with the media because, again, this case has not gone to trial and there has been no plea deal accepted so far.
And then we understand that this is not the first victim also?
Yeah, this is unfortunately, a common thing we hear from men and women that are victims of domestic violence in the Bexar County area. And it's likely one of two things going on. Either the DA's office is not speaking to some victims of violent crime as often as these individuals want them to, whether it's case updates or the desire to offer a plea agreement. The other scenario, if a plea deal is the best or only option to get a conviction, then it's not being explained well to the victims in these cases. They feel like they're in the dark, and we hear it over and over and over again. We had a similar story like this last year, very similar circumstances, and just a situation where there does not appear to be that communication going both directions.
Yeah, it's probably even more devastating for the victims involved.
Yes.
Guys, you seen the story of that woman? And that guy did her dirty. How you love somebody and then you do that to him? Beat her with a pipe. Said he hit her so many times, her face felt numb. Kicked her in the face, everything. Brutal attack. Tell you something, the man kick you, he trying to end you when he kick you in your face. And main reason why I'm doing this video, I mean, you seen the atrocity that happened towards the woman. She looked really bad. The guy kept her in the house until a missing person thing, family put out a missing person, then he let her go. Said he bonded out. Who's bonding this type of person out? And that's the thing. People are bonding people out after they doing some of the most heinous stuff. All it takes is a call from jail and people are getting out of jail. Why does he even have a bond after he tried to kill somebody? That's attempted murder. You know what I'm saying? Why does he have a bond? I did a story yesterday where it was a lady talking about district attorneys and saying they need to be held accountable for all of this type of stuff. You know, I honestly believe, from being in the court system and seeing the court system from the outside in as well, a lot of people just trying to get through their normal 8-hour day, and they classify certain crimes and they prejudge this crime and think, oh, the person's locked up. They see we're not playing with them. We'll lock them up. They won't do it again. And it's always a negative effect where the person does do it again. A lot of times it has catastrophic effects. This woman could have died. Could have died. She has kids. Could have died. You cutting the deal? Didn't tell her nothing. Now the guy's out. The guy is out of jail, right? In the street right now, contacting her, asking her what's up with the case. What? You just beat somebody brutally to death. It's not even talking terms no more. And you're talking and questioning this person about the case because you're worried what's going to happen to you when you wasn't worried of what got you there in the first place. Or the person you did it to. Stupid. Man, there are some dumbass people. Listen, the older I get, the more surprised I am of how when you're a child, you look up to grown-ups and think they're smartest, they're this, they're that. Then when you get the age of these people and you're around your peers, you realize that it's a lot of people that are still kids, but just old as you are, in grown bodies. This guy right here is an idiot. Shouldn't have no bond. Once it came down that they established it was him that did that, should be gone. So waste of taxpayers' money. And it's a waste of resources to feed somebody that wanted to crush the spirit of somebody else and get them out of there. I'm sure he knew about them kids, her kids. He wasn't thinking about none of that shit when he was trying to offer. You beat somebody with a metal pipe? Come on, man. I just did a story about a guy getting hit one time with a metal pipe in the head out there in Detroit. Shout out Detroit. And he still can't walk and feed himself. Yo, it's severe hate out here, whether it's between couples or just people just doing stuff to each other, whether they know them or not. Under no conditions in society should stuff like that be happening more frequently. And it's on the rise. Nowadays, with these justice system, with the way the justice system is, ain't nobody scared of jail time. Ain't nobody scared of punishment. Hell, a lot of times, the ones that are getting locked up, or you threatening to lock up, been locked up so many times, it's nothing. They'll go in there and know people they know. They'll have homies and they have friends. People they ain't seen in a while. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. System don't care about y'all. Especially y'all ladies. Y'all better pay attention. System do not care about y'all. And this is the part that's crazy. That man beat that woman up. If she had shot him in his face, you know what I'm saying? When he got out of jail and contacted her again, she'd get locked up. Depending on how the stipulations was. This motherfucker almost killed her. She should blast his stupid ass if she see him. You see what I'm saying? Like, I mean, come on, man. It's too many little fickle laws about what you can and can't do and stuff like that. I'm done with it. See you in the next video. Take care.